guys, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm pretty much carrying on straight from the last one because Milo is making us dinner. He told me yesterday he wanted to do this. There was a menu involved. I've helped to prep him some food and he's gonna make us sandwiches. This is Milo's prep station. You gonna take Ella's order?
Yes, what would you like?
This is very specific, but when the milk froth's just right so it's filthy, it's a good start to the day. Tacos for dinner. Finally using my taco stand from Emma too. Good morning. Milo is supposed to be going to his childminders today because it's Tuesday, but he's asleep on the sofa. I think he's got an ear infection. Manny's been sick like 4 times in the last 2 days. Milo's got an ear infection. They are the most jealous of each other in terms of attention. Does anybody else think their children, and yes, I'm calling Manny my child, can do this, can like will themselves an illness? I don't know, but it's been a long week already. It's only Tuesday. I'm tired. Milo got up a couple of times in the night. He's got a new thing of like being worried that he's not going to sleep through the night. I think, you know, all of it comes back down to like general stress, the same as all of us. But I'm tired today. I'm tired. I'm actually now really looking forward. Next week I'm moving my days. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday right now, and I'm moving my days to Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Was not my idea, it's not what I wanted, but I went along with it. It's like, I wish I could tell you the stuff. It's probably not a smart idea to share too much about work, but I feel very strongly that I'm waiting for the straw that breaks the camel's back, because it's just like this, and then they go, oh, by the way, you're losing a week of holiday. Oh, da, 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 da. It's not a good time at work right now. And I'm looking forward to changing my days because I feel like it'll kind of swap my routine up a little bit. It might refresh me. And I've got to see whether or not I can swap Milo's days in his childminders, because Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sorry, I know you're all yawning right now. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are like particularly busy days at work. I'm just thinking out loud right now. Not a good vlogger this week. I'm so tired. Milo's got an ear infection. Did I tell you that earlier? He definitely has got an ear infection. He's got some antibiotics now, and because there was discharge, and we spoke to the doctor, and it was a whole thing. I made lunch, like a whole, like chicken and rice and vegetables for Milo and I made like a lemon chicken that was really nice. I had an afternoon, I didn't really feel like vlogging, so I think I'm just too tired so far this week. I mean, is this a high maintenance dog? Or is this a high maintenance dog? He's like, hold me. This is very exciting because this is Milo's class at school, so he is going to be having his first Teams chat. You excited? He's so excited, so excited! Some of his friends from school are going to be on the chat, one of which he's already been FaceTiming with like throughout, so it's not so bad. And his teacher, and this is the first one. It's been months since you've seen some of these people, and it's going to be like an actual engaged thing with his teacher. He's excited, and I'm excited for him. Sharing this just to explain the ridiculousness of lockdown as like a time capsule moment. He's been so looking forward to talking to people on Teams, and there were only 3 people, including the teacher, that joined. But I had logged in, I had it all set up, and then when it came to joining, you had to log in through the app, and I didn't have the login information. Oh, sorry, this is gross. Anyway, I managed to do it right at the very, very last minute on the iPad, because it seemed to be that it just didn't work on the computer. And his friend called in to say it was over, and the look on his face was like absolutely devastated. Plus I'd just been running around the house trying to make it work, like super stressed out, and he was going upstairs to talk to his friend, and I was just like he's not had any. Oh man, the thing with the kids being off school and like not being in contact with people and not having their normal thing, and that's been like more of a weight than I've anticipated. And
something so trivial. They were literally on the phone for 13 minutes, but he was so looking forward to it. You saw, he was really excited. He did his hair and even put a t-shirt on, which is rare for Milo during lockdown. Also, this is how crazy I'm being. Man has come to sit next to me. He's like, what is she doing? What is going on? It's just like full-blown meltdown because I couldn't log Milo into Teams. Okay, friends, it's been a week. I'm feeling loads better today. It's Thursday. I've been off work. We've basically done nothing all day. I watched some movies with Ella. Milo played a little bit of his wrestling game and then basically sat in his bedroom because he wasn't able to play his wrestling game. Standard Thursday. Also, this is a Thursday afternoon sized Southern Comfort & Co. I've actually been actively avoiding alcohol this week. I mentioned this on Instagram. I was trying to substitute my evening drink, because even if it's just like I have the tiniest glass of wine, but even if it's one glass of wine, I feel like it's a habit I don't want. I've talked about this before, like in the past, but especially during lockdown, it's like a really extended period. It's like you might do this over Christmas, but lockdown is indefinite, and I wasn't enjoying the habit, and so I quickly realised that it was just more of I need kind of a special drink. So I was having this mint and, what was it? Milo, please don't start. There's a dog in the distance. I just opened the window because it's so humid. Mint and cucumber water from Marks and Spencer, which, by the way, it was a decent sized bottle and it was only 50p. I thought it was a lot more expensive than that. But that over ice felt kind of like a bit of a bougie drink. It felt kind of like a gin and tonic, but not. And so today, this drink feels extra earned. Anyway, I was obviously having a day yesterday. I kind of toyed with just cutting that whole part out, and I thought it was extra ironic that I'd started off like, everything's going to be really nice now. Everything's going to be really positive. I'm feeling really good. Extra ironic that then it kind of devolved into tears quite so quickly. But Milo was so cute about it. He was kind of consoling me and saying, of course, he was disappointed, but it was really fine. He's gonna get to do it again next week and blah, blah, blah. But it was just months and months and months of him missing his friends and missing his routine and stuff. I felt like it was all wrapped up in this one 10-minute catch up. And I was so prepared. I was ready to go, and then it just didn't work, and it was so frustrating. I think that was probably coupled with some mega frustrations that I've had, specifically with Teams over the past week, trying to get my mom on to do these interviews that she was doing. And it's just like, it's not that simple a program. It's not, I feel like they could have used anything else. I use it for work and it's fine because it's kind of set up, and once you're set up and you're in the team, it's fine. But just for kind of like a one-off thing, it's not that simple. Anything else like Zoom, Skype, anything else seems simpler. So I don't know, I think multiple occasions with Teams in the past week, I could have just thrown the computer out of the window, and that all culminated in seriously 2 hours of crying. Worst of all being that I was still working, so I'd just taken a break to get Milo on his call, and I then had like half a day of work to do, which was insane, and people video called me and I just ignored it. I was like, I can't do that right now. My face is insane. And then next week, listen to this, people are so loud when they walk past my house. It's crazy. It's as if they're in my house, I swear. In our next house, we will not live quite so close to a footpath. I'd like to have, like, normally you've got like a driveway away, but we are right up against the footpath. Which is great, because if you've got small kids or dogs, if they run out, they're not going to run out to a main road, but it's also really annoying because everyone's taking their hour-long walk. Throughout lockdown, I've been irrationally annoyed by it. Clearly not the fault of anyone. It's just, you know. I can't even remember what I was saying, but better day today. I've decided to take the weekend off social media. I'm going to go see Emma on Saturday. We might even stay Saturday, Sunday. We haven't decided yet because I'm now, oh, that's what I was saying. My days have changed. So from next week, I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm not sure how that's going to impact my like at home stuff. I'm hoping it's going to be better because I'm going to be full of motivation for videos and for homeschooling Monday, Tuesday. I can set stuff up to do for Milo. And then I'm hoping it's going to be better. I have to believe that it is because I have no control over it. This is what's happening. But yeah, I'm going to try and be positive about it. But I'm taking the weekend off. So I think tomorrow I've got to take my car to get fixed. Something's happening. I know it's a noise. I've got to do that first thing in the morning. Not a lot else. I've got to film some stuff. But I think after that, I'm going to finish this week's vlog. And I'm going to start, and I'm going to vlog a little bit while I'm with Emma. But it's going to be difficult because obviously, although we are allowed to stay at people's houses now, because we're not allowed to bubble, because we don't need a support bubble because we're not single adults and we're not single parents, you're allowed to go and visit. It makes no sense to me because, I mean, it's very open to interpretation, but what I have read is that you can go and see people and you can now travel whatever distance you want. You can now stay at their house, but even if you are staying at their house, even if you are inside, you still have to socially distance. So it's going to be tricky. And I think if we vlog, it's just going to add another layer of like, well, so we'll vlog a little bit, but we're not going to be able to like film videos together and stuff because the 2 meter distance thing, it's going to be whatever. But it's 100% worth it to just get out of the house, feel like you're in a new setting, and obviously to go and see our friends who we've missed. So it's gonna be unusual, but the new normal. Every morning there's so much going on here. No, the biscuit barrel, I mean, it's over there. The biscuit barrel used to be there, and Manny will come up and be like, one of those, please. One of those. It's a ginger biscuit. Anyway, every morning we wake up, and Manny has kicked off these every single day because he likes to sleep there. He's got his ginger biscuit. And Milo says that he's having dog parties. So, you know, draw your own conclusions, but every single day. Of course it would be raining because I've just blow dried my hair for the first time in a month. So I don't know if I told you yesterday, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Emma and I set up a TikTok. I know, we're 12. It never really grabbed me until I thought it might be a fun thing to do this weekend because of the whole social distancing thing. We were like, right, well, what can we do? What like fun thing can we do together where we don't have to be together? And we thought TikTok might be a fun thing, a fun activity, and it's like videos that we can film and we don't have to be sat next to each other. So yesterday was kind of my baptism of fire into TikTok because I had that app for like a day at the beginning of lockdown and I got rid of it. It was just not for me. And I lost hours and hours of my life yesterday. It is the biggest time suck I have ever known of any social media. It is just like the worst. I've also just realised I've got bags of rubbish. Well, it's not rubbish necessarily, but bags of things from like cleaning out my desk at work. And I've got to drop my car off for whatever he's doing. It's a little bit embarrassing. I might put it in the boot. I spent hours and hours on TikTok last night, and me and Milo were trying to learn that blinding lights TikTok, the dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about. And I've got a friction burn on my toe, really quite painful. Making Lee listen to the Hamilton soundtrack because it comes out on Disney Plus today, and me and Emma are really excited by it. Lee's not excited by it. Oh no, he's not excited about it. No. When we went to see Hamilton, he was disappointed because he thought it was about, we were in the theatre. He thought, yes. Oh, costumes. He thought it was about,
cheers, thanks so much.
A hip hop artist trying to make it on the street. He knew it was a hip hop musical, but just no other information. Apparently we'd never, because I booked the tickets like a year ahead of time, so I must have told him at the time, and then, you know, just didn't, it wasn't important, was it? Can't retain information that I give you. So he didn't know what it was about, and then while we were like surrounded by like mega fans who've been really excited to see this for so long, really lucky to get tickets, and he's like, so who is this Lynn? Like, what else has she done? Like, it was hilarious.
I'm not a theatre guy.
I'm not a theatre person. Like, but I'm not. I've hardly ever seen any shows. I like a show tune, but
very much a jazz hands kind of person.
Yeah, but I'm not. I've hardly been to anything.
I'm not middle class like you.
Yeah. Whatevs. this is like the conversation my mum and dad always have. Like, my dad used to have a tin bath in front of the fire, and my mum's always had an indoor toilet, so comparatively it's like, well, I wasn't posh like you. I didn't always have an indoor toilet. She also had a horse in the garden, which was, but it wasn't as you would imagine. Off topic, Hamilton is out on Disney Plus, and we collectively,
we're not excited.
me and Emma,
No
are
one
excited
cares.
about it. Everybody cares. I think Milo's gonna like it, and I think that Emma and I will probably do some TikToks about it. Oh my god, it's so warm. I've just filmed a video that will have been up this morning about budgeting, where I'm at financially, like what I've paid off, and where I stand with like what I still owe. I was very kind of went through the numbers and very open because I felt like we were kind of at that stage in the journey to share. I'm going to edit that. We're going to go back and get my car and stuff, and that's going to kind of be it for today, because tonight we need to prep everything to go to Emma and Chris's tomorrow. And yeah, I just kind of, I think, like I said, I think I'm going to take some time off social media. I'm going to take a minute away and just have a little bit of a break with my friends. That would be really nice. So I will vlog a little bit. That'll be in next week's vlog. I'm going to start that at the weekend instead of on a Monday. But I know it's been a whirlwind this week, but I feel like I'm feeling a lot brighter at the end of the week. I am feeling brighter, but it sucked. It really sucked this week. So feeling very positive about the weekend and hoping that that's going to kind of reset me. I'm also starting my new days at work. There's a full moon tonight. We're in a new month. Everything points to fresh start. Draw a line under it. Let's start over. So thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Don't say that every video or anything, you know. Of course I would get tongue-tied. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
I can try if you let me. Without lies, I am bleeding. Who am I without stories that aren't mine? What I did to achieve you